Okay, I think I'm back now. We got a disconnection because of my computer that's working a lot right now. Refresh, then you might see me. But I was saying that even if I can get this, let's say, final champion for Agumon, I will still need to find ways of getting Devimon and the third champion. Yes, I was talking about giving up and then the stream gave up. Maybe it's a sign, but honestly, right now I do want to give up. Because even if I can get this one Digimon, like I'm saying, I will need to work on getting Devimon, and then I need to work on getting the other champion. And I don't know if I can get those two without getting like help from the chat. So if I really need to get, let's say, help from the chat, maybe it's not worth for me getting them at all. And then this result right here is not what I deserved, so I'm really running out of ideas on how to get this one Digimon, and then the game is not helping me out, so I don't know, I do wanna kinda give up, like, I need to accept that we gave it a lot of attempts, but it's not making it, and then, you know, that's fine because we already beat the game as well, so and then maybe jumping on into a new game could be uplifting, less frustrating, and more exciting even. Yeah, you see, I would need to train Tyrannomon a lot right now, and then I will need to hope that there would be a tournament for him. The fire tournament or the fighting tournament? And then we probably would lose again. I'm tired of that. I was like hoping for finally a new result because we tried all of the other options and then this is the best strategy I've thought right now, and then it's not it, so what do you think, Sabru? Should we give up about this already? Or finally, maybe? Yeah, now I'm kinda really pushing it to give up about this because I'm the one to decide. I mean, it sucks because I have been playing this for this long and then I will stop very close to doing it. But look at this shit right now. Come on. I almost got it. I know, I was able to get a lot done, but this is taking too much of my energy and effort. It is like really wasting or dropping my motivation, so for example, next weekend I probably will be less motivated to go after those Digimon than today, so if I keep on going like that, I probably will even want to stop streaming. Like I kinda did to Saturday's stream already. Maybe if I start a new game, I can like, you know, try to get some motivation for it, or from it. I don't know. I just lost I'm starting to like accept that I may not be able to get those 3 Digimon right there. without getting some sort of very straight help, but then it loses the point. I would just say that the requirements for Tyrannomon and Monochromon are very like. So by saying that, you're actually confirming that Monochromon is the champion. Maybe it had something to do with his discipline. Yeah, right. But even after that, what you're saying, man, I don't like. I'm saying I'm losing my motivation for this game, so I do think we should stop it. I mean, it was a fantastic game, don't get me wrong. It's not because we might be ending it on a salty stream. That means I didn't like this game. If I didn't like this game, I wouldn't be playing it until now. But it's just because I'm realizing that I can still be like trying to do those 3 Digivolutions correct. And it's never going to end, you know, like... Yeah, this is all post-game for sure. Basically, what I need is like a break as well. So in case I'm doing this, I believe I will start the RPG, right? I will start an RPG game, another one actually, which would be Cosmic Star Heroine, but then I will need to download the game, test it on my computer, see if it would work and everything. I also need to organize myself to do the Streamiversary stream, but I cannot say it right now because I'm not feeling very excited at the moment because of this freaking game. So, like, probably next weekend I wouldn't be hyped to make the Streamiversary stream. So I would like, let's save it for maybe another moment. But I could try starting Cosmic Star Heroine. Because, yeah, I'm realizing this is going to be longer than what I was expecting. Or maybe I should say, even when I'm, you know, creating all sorts of different strats, it is not working. So I'm like, starting to think that this is not worth it. And this is actually getting to me right now, like I'm getting not upset, but you know, I'm kind of not motivated anymore. So I think that should be it then. We did get far, like very far. We even got to like what, more than 300 hours of this game? 303 and 31! That's actually a very good number right there. We raised 70 Digimon. And then we got 7 medals, although it's kinda 8 because one of them the game did not give to me. We got all of the cards, we got all of the attacks, we got all of the ultimates, but these champions right here, dude. So let's do it. Let's finally give a goodbye to this game. I mean, I would actually be finishing the stream then, because like I said, I didn't plan on starting another game today or anything like that. But after getting this result, I'm like, I don't know, I'm feeling like I wouldn't be able to get the rest. And I don't know if I want to go through another year trying to get those three, you know. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's settle it. Okay, I'm sorry, we are not going after those three last Digimon. I tried very hard actually, but after getting one of my least favorite Digimon on this one cycle tonight, after something that was completely opposite than my expected result, like how is HP and defense related to Tyrannomon, it's like, okay, in here it's when I realize, or like it's when the coin drops, that I'm not really understanding this game in the way I was thinking, because how am I getting this result if I was expecting the other result? So, you know, it is not doing it. I do need a pause, yeah. That's why I also took a break, or I'm taking a break on the Saturday streams. But Digimon now is also being very unforgiving. So I think we should start something new and see how does that go. You want to speak about the difference on the requirement? Was it regarding the wave? Either the wave or the discipline. Actually, I would say the discipline, because maybe Monochromon is more disciplined. The wave was one of them. Although Monochromon is not very lightweighted, right? Oh no, brains. Okay, it was brains in the end. Okay, you see, I would need, I don't know how many cycles, but I would need to try this strategy with magic points, this strategy with attack, which was what I went for right now, and this strategy with brains. Brains was actually not my last option, because my last option would have been speed. I was like, Monochromon might not be speedy at all, but it would be the one before the last. Although earlier today I did consider the idea of brains, right? When I was remembering the Monochromon that I fight in Mount Infinity. HP, defense, and brains. I don't know why I felt attack could be it. And then on another attempt I probably would have gone to magic points. And then since it's over, guys, I think I will not play this game next time. How is that for Devimon? Like, is it really related to Angemon or something? Is Angemon the Digimon that needs to die and then you get Devimon or something? Because Miyotismon puzzle was talking about Digimon that could die and then they could be reborn into Devimon or into other Digimon like Phoenixmon or Skullgreymon. So was it really Angemon or something? It was Angemon in the end, but then there was even a condition of low discipline. That's so BS. Man, that's so hard. So even if Angemon dies with like, let's say, super happy and disciplined, it's not going to do it? I see. That's so hard. But at least I would have tried the Angemon thing, although that was an idea that was kind of spoiled from the chat in the conversations. But I would have been trying something around the lines of Angemon dying by myself. But then the discipline, I think I would not think about it. If that happened, it would be a coincidence. Then there is the last champion right there, right? Was he Nanimon? I was betting on Nanimon. If it were not Nanimon, then probably one of these guys, the Fairy Ramon. Oh, it was Nanimon? Okay, how can you get him? How the heck can you get Nanimon? Well, at least I was able to guess his identity right. But then... Can I get an idea on how to get him? Wait, maybe actually I do have an idea. What if you need to bring the happiness to 0 and the discipline to 0? That could be a way, right? That would be my guess. For that's how you get Nanimo. You kind of bring down happiness and discipline. Because when you raise the virus, you kind of get Sukamon. Sabri is going to research how do you get him. That's my guess. Maybe you need to 0 the happiness and 0 the discipline. But yes, I'm like... I don't wanna go for the cycles again. I'm frustrated on getting the wrong Digimon. I'm frustrated on losing the tournaments. We almost caught them all, right? Like in Pokemon. And I'm kind of sure that many people are also very tired of this game. So let's jump into something new next time. We will be playing it forever, probably, because I do take forever in games. But hey Yoda, what's up, man? We are throwing this game away today. So this is basically how I quit a gacha game too. I know the feeling now. Yes, you can never get what you're looking for, and you realize how many hours and time is passing by, and then you're like, you know what? Let's move on into something else. I was right about that? No way! Holy shit! Okay. Look at that! I was able to guess how to get Nanimo, or at least most of it. Oh my god. Why was I not investigating the last secret champion before, right? Why was I stuck with this freaking Agumon's annoying and unsuccessful cycle? Oh my god, I was able to crack down Nanimon's puzzle. Although it does make sense because those special Digivolutions, they always have something to do with the... I mean, not always, because Numemon doesn't have anything to do about that. But at least Sukamon has, right? With those 3 bars. The happiness, discipline, and viruses. Sukamon is all about the viruses. I think at some point on this playthrough I probably have had Digimon that were very unhappy and very undisciplined, but at the same time I don't think they were with both on 0, and then I was definitely not giving them a lot of... I was not scolding them that much, right? Oh my god, that actually makes sense. Saburi is saying that the answer for you to digivolve a Digimon into Vademon is if you keep on praising him or scolding him a lot. That does make sense, because I do think that, at least regarding praising, I can see Vademon being a Digimon that likes to be praised. So that one did make sense to me. But would I guess that? Definitely not. I was thinking about the calendar even. I was thinking about, oh my god, this Digivolution is happening because this is the day something in the calendar. Also, hey Nubble, what's up, man? We are here giving up about this game, believe it or not. I'm here like I give up. I just got a Tyrannomon that didn't make any sense to my training. So I'm like not motivated to continue. And I'm now getting the spoilers of what I could not do because I need a new game next time, or I will, I don't know, probably stop streaming because, yes, that's the salt level at the moment. So, yes, this is it. I'm not going after another cycle after getting this result for what I had planned. Even though Sabro said that I was close, but this was too much to me, like, seriously. I did Digivolve Vademon in a normal way, but was it not because I was praising or scolding that one Mojamon a lot too? Maybe I did that before as well, and then that helped it, you know? So basically what you're saying is that if I, for example, do that with this guy, that can happen? That's like the only requirement for it? Oh, what? Vademon requires 240 hours of game playthrough? No, 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 no. No, man, we got Vademon before that. 240 hours? That's a lot for sure, but we got Vademon, or at least it feels like we got Vademon much earlier than that. I would say between 100 or 200 hours. Any champion Digimon has a 50% of chance of digivolving to Vademon by being praised or scolded once it has lived 240 hours on that level and will forcibly digivolve at 360 hours. Maybe they are talking about um, in-game levels. Wait, not in-game levels. In-game time, right? Not real-world time. Yes, I think they are talking about in-game time. So 240 hours would be 10 days, right? So if a Digimon survived 10 days in the game and then you keep on scolding them and praising them, they have that 50% of chance of Digivolving into Vademon. At least that's what makes sense to me. Do you know what was the rest for Miotismon? Hey Bookmark, what's up? We are giving up about Digimon, by the way. I cannot continue after getting Tyrannomon. So this is the last stream. I'm getting all of the answers of things that I could not do by myself. Although I gotta say that for getting this, I think that, you know, I deserve some respect in here because getting that was quite awesome. But yes, getting those 3 champions, I give up. I give it all, and no, I can't do it. Nubble, I'm doing okay, man. I had a somewhat bad week to sleep well. Maybe that's also why I'm not like patient to continue this, because I was quite stressed this week thanks to my bad sleeping schedule and then having insomnia on Wednesday as well. So after getting this one result today, I'm like, this is BS, I'm tired. But besides all of that, I'm doing okay. So we're saying that I suppose it was to die in like losing one of the 3 hearts. Yeah, but who were the Digimon that had to die to become Skullgreymon and Phoenixmon? Was it just Virgilmon and Greymon? Is it that simple? And then Angelmon for Devimon? You came in and heard it. I'm so sorry that I'm giving up, but after getting Tyrannomon today, I realized that if I were continuing to try to get those remaining 3, I would take forever. Or it would take forever. Although I'm also quite amazed that I kind of figured the puzzle for the secret champion, which was Nanimon in here. Cannot believe I did it like in my first attempt. Like, do you need to do this? And then, yeah, that's how you do it. So high props for me as well for that. But I'm done. I'm seriously done. We did a lot of progress, right? Who would guess that I would be here still playing this today? Yes, I have been kinda waking up out of nowhere in the middle of my sleep, and then sometimes I can fall asleep again and sometimes I can't. And then even if I fall asleep again, when I wake up I can still feel tired for the rest of the day, so I was struggling with that. And then on Wednesday I could not sleep at all. But now this week I'm kinda accepting it. Like, if my body wants to wake up out of nowhere and then I need to put it to sleep again, then that's fine. I will not get stressed or anxious about it. Because, yes, I don't know what's going on with my body, but my sleep has been this different right now. Hey X5, what's up, man? It's funny that everybody's showing up when I gave up about playing this game, right? But what's up, man? I'm done, said the Slipknot singer. I don't know that song, though. Sabri is saying that, yeah, that would be a third way of digivolving into Skullgreymon and Phoenixmon. Everybody wants this game to be done with, right? Yeah. I was like hoping to get Monochromon to give me the maybe last boost to continue and, you know, complete this chart. But seriously, this was disrespectful to get Tyrannomon after you train your Digimon with HP and defense? How? Like, what is the logic behind Tyrannomon and defense? And also HP, but especially defense. So, you know, that was like, seriously, Digimon? If I were getting Greymon, probably we would still be continuing this, or maybe not, but I lost it when I got Tyrannomon. Also because of, like, him being my first nightmare. Yeah, probably the first nightmare. Because, like, in the beginning of this playthrough, I of course didn't like Numemon at all. But I think Numemon is everybody's nightmare, so it's not like specific to me, to my taste. So Tyrannomon was specific to my taste. So, like, yeah, he's my nightmare when I need to deal with him in my cycles. So getting him after all of this time right now, today, I'm like, no. And then in a Digivolution that didn't make sense to me, so I tried, I gave it my best, but this is starting to sound unforgiving and too long and too demanding, so it was the Humanoid Cup that would give me the reward for Devimon. I don't remember if we have ever tried it, but if we have tried it once, it was probably with Andromon. You're doing good, how about you? Besides my sleeping problems and somewhat stress levels, I'm doing okay. Not completing the chart because it's like, stop please. Man, with Tyrannomon, it's like a recipe for stopping this game. Tyrannomon is adding insults to injury. I have liked watching this even when I couldn't chat. I would have you up to watch while doing dance. You were dancing and performing? That's awesome. Which dance style have you been practicing? But I kinda know you have been lurking. Every time you show up to talk to me, like in the end of the playthroughs, you kinda say that you were lurking and stuff. So I really appreciate that bookmark. And don't worry, because now you have a new game, or a new soundtrack at least, to practice your dance moves. Not this one relaxing and chill music anymore. This is the end of an era, right? This is the end of an era for sure. But hey, I'm still surprised that I kinda guessed the things in here kind of close, you know. Maybe not Devimon, because the Devimon thing, I gotta say, it was the chat that kind of pointed me to Angemon. So yeah, this right here was the chat's effort. But Nanimon, come on, I got the recipe for Nanimon, and I was close to get Monochromon, but then I went for somewhat small bits of attack on the training when I had to go to Brains. So that's where I also got it wrong. It is an era of staying at home and also watching Digimon World. Man, you even started playing it yourself, you beat it like months ago and I was still here stuck at this. And I think you started playing it yourself because you were enjoying the streams, right? You managed to snag the elusive shiny switch back on the 8th? Wait, what is the elusive shiny switch, man? What is that one? Like, which game is the one that features on it? Oh, you're talking about the OLED? Oh yeah, they released the OLED this week, right? Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah, this is the OLED that Nubble probably got. This one? It was interesting because a lot of the ones I have got, or I have struggled to get, you got them easily, but in some hindsight there were Digimon you were never able to get that you got. Yes, I think I got some Digimon that some people were like, seriously, how did you get him or something? So what is the next adventure in this wonderful food and curiosity stream? Well, I have 2 games in mind, but right now, like today, I'm not feeling very, let's say, happy, excited, or motivated for one of the games. At first, I was thinking about bringing it up when I was done with this game, because then I would be like, okay, it's finally over, let's celebrate. But then that was like a celebratory event in a up note, right? Or in a happy mood, which is not the case right now because it's a salty mood. But I'm talking about the game that I was planning for us to play in the streamiversary of this channel. By the way, the streamiversary should have happened in March. That's when we reached 4 years of streaming. But I still haven't done anything about that. So after the date has passed by, I was like, okay, now that it's too late, no matter when it happens, because it's already not going to be in the same day. So I was thinking, once Digimon World is over, we do the streamiversary, we play this game together, and we see how it goes. We could do that next weekend, I'm not saying that I'm not doing it. It's just that part of me is salty, upset, and not very motivated right now, so I will see. Maybe I can build it up for next weekend. But if not, then I will start the next real playthrough, which would be Cosmic Star Heroine, which is an RPG that everybody says it's close to Chrono Trigger, at least regarding the mechanics, and that's why I'm very curious about it. But besides this connection, I don't know anything about the game. I also, of course, will need to test both games, but I wanna believe they will be able to run on my computer. What do you guys think? Should we go for the streamiversary? I will try to motivate myself for it, but right now I'm like still salty about this one game and feeling a little bit disappointed. Oh, welcome back, Meow. So we are talking about the next game because Digimon is over. I'm officially giving up after this one frustrating result. Oh yes, you were going to travel to Portland, right? You traveled 3,800 kilometers, man. When did you finish the trip? Like, was it? I'm guessing you're there for some days already, right? Like you haven't gotten there today. So the Platinum District Anniversary game is a very simple game called Ord. It's a game that I was planning to play because I wanted to everybody to like pick the results or the answers we would be giving to that game, because it's a game that's very simple. It's basically uh, let's say a storytelling game, but it's like only with text, or at least mostly text, and then it's also very direct and simple because it's like it gives me a word and then there are three options available. And then we actually, I don't know if there are three or two now. I think actually now that I'm remembering it better, there are only two, because the game goes all around the number three. That's why it's called Ord, because it's pretty much the final three letters of the word word. And because it goes on words and choices, that's the name. Yeah, now that I'm remembering it better, it has like a word to start a situation, and then two options. And then we need to decide which option we are getting to see how the story is going to continue. And I was thinking that could be a good and fun game to play on this anniversary, because I would be using the Twitch features, like the polls, for us to be voting and deciding what's the path we are going in this game. And it seems it's going to be a game with many endings. I believe bad and good endings. And yes, I thought it could be a fun experience for us to be deciding and checking out the results. Depending on how much we like it, I could also consider spending more time playing it than just the first stream of like this anniversary. We could like actually go for beating the game or trying to get all of the results. You know what? Working together with the chat for that game and then like using everybody's memories to remember the picks and choices we have done, maybe we could actually do it instead of like just trusting my own memory and notes to pick different results to the story. We could actually beat that game if it is really good, or like if it makes everybody happy to play it together. But that was the idea, to play Ord and with everybody by using the poll system, right, of Twitch. If you want, we could test it out now. The thing is that I'm not very motivated right now, though. Subber is actually saying it could be it before jumping into another RPG. I know you're happy about it being over, Meowser. I understand, man. It was a quite long adventure, right? So everything goes a-okay for next stream. The thing, X5, is that my computer today in particular is not looking good either. We even got a disconnection because my computer was working too much, so I don't think it's a good idea for me to be testing it right now. But as I'm talking about the game, maybe I can go for it. I will also see if I can make some giveaways, but then don't expect for like amazing giveaways. But I may try to get some couple Steam gift cards or something, but very low ones. Like, don't expect something amazing. They probably will be, I don't know, $2 to $5 gift cards or something. But we can work on giveaways as well for this stream anniversary stream, right? I think the best way for me to go for it is like getting not a single gift card, but like very cheap but multiple ones, right? Like in quantity, so more people can somewhat get a reward out of that. Because I don't think it will work, even though I never really, let's say, bought a gift card from this one Brazilian app that I have. and then gave the code to a foreigner to try it and see if it would work on their Steam. I think Steam kind of has a universal, let's say, gift acceptance or something. So no matter what's the currency of your country, they will make a conversion and then the gift card code will work, right? At least that's how it worked with me when I got gift cards from other countries. So I think that if I get this one in Brazil, if I use the code or give the code to another person elsewhere, it will work regardless, but it will convert the... Oh, by the way, that's the sticker alert that Meowser was able to unlock. Meowser, I was actually checking that, but I forgot to make the change. We were testing it last time to see if all of the subs could be using it, right? And it seems that they can't, because when Subber tried to use it, it was not available for him. But there is a new slot there. So I can like transfer this one. I think I won't transfer actually because I'm scared of the consequence to happen, but I will copy it. I will leave the one you unlocked, like the slot you unlocked, in there, but I will also use the new one that I got to be the same. So maybe you'll be able to see two of them in the sticker widget, but the other one will be able for the other subscribers to be using it. So yes, even though the one you got is on a certain slot that it's not unlocked to everybody, by reaching that goal of like $5 of sticker usage, a new slot was available now on the, let's say, for everybody's use stickers. So I will pretty much copy this one that was unlocked and use it in there. So I think we will be able to have the initial idea to work this way. But again, thank you so much for the stickers, man. You know what? I will see if I work on that this week. I forgot about that. Wait, my computer is now a bit crazy as I'm going back on the chat. A bad ending would be your Digimon digivolved into Nanimon. Seriously? WTF is this? You heard a motorcycle or a truck driver by in the background? Yeah, man. In here there is this one somewhat busy street that it gets a lot of motorbikers especially. So I think that Steam restricted the gifts or gift cards through some countries to another because of the currency of certain countries. We could test it though, because when I use this one Brazilian gift card, and I was kind of checking the commentary of Steam that they have like under where you place the code. They kind of were saying this shit of like, depending on the country you are from, the currency will be changed or like exchanged. So I kind of was hoping that would work, you know. So for example, in Argentina, you cannot receive or use USD gift cards. Oh no, okay, that could be bad if we have such limitations then. Because what happened in the previous stream anniversaries I had, because this won't be the first time I would have like a giveaway of a gift card for Steam. But what happened is that last time I had such a thing going on, I was using a different website or a different way of getting the gift card. And this time I will not. This time I was planning on using my app, like an app that I have here in Brazil, that it would be easier for me to get the gift cards than using that website. So that website was able to give me the gift cards that would be working in other countries, at least in the US, I believe. But then I'm not sure about this one app that I have that is much easier for me to create the gift card. But in the end, the gift card, I don't think it... in case it doesn't work, I'm hoping it's not like it's not a big deal. Like, we can try it, but if it doesn't work, then I hope it's not going to be like, you know, a big deal. The important deal in here, I want to believe, is like that we are finally moving on into another game. Maybe you could gift directly through Steam or something. I actually tried doing that once, and I could not as well. Yes, that I remember trying. I wanted to gift a game to a... I think it was somebody in the US, I can't remember who anymore. And Steam blocked me, like, they did not allow me to do that. But what's weird is that the opposite works. Like, if somebody in the US wants to gift me a game, that works. It actually happens sometimes already. But yeah, that one of me gifting somebody in another country, that didn't work. When I tried to do that, it didn't work. That thing is from months ago though, I don't know if it's still like that. We can test it out. But in case, I don't know, the gift card doesn't work, I hope like it's okay by everybody, because we have this one annoying thing about Steam going on. But we will give it a shot for sure. But yeah, so you guys think we should go for Ord next weekend? I can try to test it and make myself uplifted for that. Welcome back, Yoda. You finished dinner? Yeah, we are discussing what we're doing next weekend. I think we should go for that then, because otherwise it might get very late for the special stream. So we could go for Ord. Whatever you do, you'll be here. I appreciate that, man. Actually, you are not wrong. Like, many people were here for Digimon World for more than a year, even though this game like got everybody's patience out, right? And to date got my patience out. But yeah, so I will give it a shot. Just put in bold letters somewhere on the layout that codes may not work. Yeah, because I really want to use, or actually even test it from this Brazilian app that I have, because I just need to like transfer money to it, and then I can buy the codes from this app. But if I was using the website that I used to use before, it's a website where you kind of, you know, work on the website to get some points, and then you exchange those points into rewards, and then one of the rewards used to be the Steam gift cards. But now it's too much or too many points, so I will not have the points in time, and then, you know, it's going to be a lot of work as well. So I would rather test this one app that I have. Welcome back, Ultras. In the meantime, you were not here. We finished this game. We are not playing this next weekend. I'm actually discussing about having the Streamiversary special game next weekend. Yeah, man, a lot has happened in this brief time you were out. But yeah, Digimon World is finally over because I got salty and I'm now not willing to go for another cycle after this result I got today. I'm realizing that this is going to take forever, like it's going to be too hard, so let's move on into something else, I believe. So guys, I think that's it then. I will try to set everything up for the Streamiversary next Sunday, and it's going to be Ord. And then let me test something in here though. But I don't think I actually, by the way, I just realized that on my shortcuts in here, I don't have the poll widget anymore. Because I will need to use the poll for next stream, right? So where is it, Twitch? Why did you get rid of my poll in here? Oh, my computer is not letting me to do it though. Never mind, I will work this up offline. But on my widgets in here, it's not showing the one that I create the polls. And now it's time for Digimon World 2, oh man. Final Fantasy 6? That's my vote. Final Fantasy 6 Brave New World. No, the game is kinda settled already. We are going to play Ord next time, but we are playing it together. Although, Ultros, I need to play Final Fantasy VI again at some point, even if it is like the randomizer or something, so I can remember the story again, right? Suikoden is my vote. You guys have been talking a lot about Suikoden on Discord. Let me... Since the computer is all crazy and my game is kinda glitching... Wait, now the controller doesn't wanna work? No, it's because of the CPU that's at max right now, right? You see, even this computer issue is stressing me out, and maybe it's a sign for me to not play this game anymore. It's not even letting me to unpause it because of my oh, finally. There we go. Golden Sun, Meowstar Golden Sun is probably going to be the next long playthrough of this channel. I mean, I'm considering Cosmic Star Heroine to not be super long, but we'll need to see. But the next big game was supposed to be Golden Sun, yes. I'm thinking about playing a game called Ord. And it's pretty much a very simple game. Let me close this game first, wait a minute. There we go. Also, by the way, if my computer never crashes, we still have the same file. Never mind. I was going to say we still have the same file for Digimon World, but I was already spoiled with summary here regarding what to do to get the final champions that I was missing, so it's not worth returning to this game in the future to get the remaining Digimon, right? No. Now I know how to get them, so it's not going to be the same. But yes, I was saying, Outros, that I'm thinking about playing a game called Ord, and it's a game that it's pretty much around text. It's like a storytelling game, and it's very straightforward. It's like it's going to tell us a story, and we need to decide what we are doing in the story, but only with like quick words. So it gives me... Is that the plot twist for finishing Digimon World? I gotta say, I was not expecting that to happen today. But I'm done. I'm tired. I tried it all. I gave it all. Let's forget about it. But I appreciate Subaru and Gabriel for recommending it to me, and also I appreciate everybody that's stopped by and like were still watching this adventure, because this was very rough, like to get things done, and very long as well. So like you gotta be strong, and you were strong with me to continue on this up to today, of course. Plot twist, you have ruffles all dress? I do not. Do you? Is that what you got? I wish I had. It's been forever since I had ruffles, by the way. The CPU wants to stop Digital World. Maybe Analog Man got it. Like, maybe Analog Man got into my computer, installed his viruses, and then that's the result of it. Now it's time for me to speedrun the VODs to get the full experience. I was telling Nausa to speed the VODs because he was checking on the previous VODs. Yeah, like watch it on 2 times the speed or something. But Ord is like this one storytelling game that it gives you 3 words. One is to describe the story, and the 2 next words is like a decision you're making towards the first word. I think it starts like this. Morning. And then the 2 options are like sleep or, I don't know, stand up or like go outside. And then from your choices you get different results, like a story pretty much, with good and bad endings. So I was thinking about everybody voting on the choices or options we are getting, and hoping that we can get to the good endings. And also for fun getting to the bad endings, and then also blaming those that voted for the bad results for killing all of the party, right? So yeah, that's the plan for next week, and hopefully, and in case we do enjoy that game a lot, we can try to continue it for a little bit longer than just next Sunday. if your processor is a Netlon, A in Netlon is for analog, man. That's not my processor for sure. Yeah, let's try it together, right? And hopefully it will be as fun as what it seemed to me. At least the reviews on Steam were very positive last time I checked it. And even though it's a very simple game, like you will only have text basically, and then you need to use your imagination to like create the story and everything, it sounded fun. So we are going to see how are our guessing luck into getting to the good endings on that game. But then everybody here we need to be quick to think or like quick to decide because I'm thinking about only allowing the poll to last a minute. So we need to like make quick decisions on which answer we are getting. Actually, that's something that I'm not sure if there is like a limited time for you to pick the answers. I'm expecting it to not have it, so then we can like have the time to the post to happen and end so we can get the majority's choice. But in case there is a limited time for me to pick the answers, we'll need to adapt this all and maybe just like vote on the chat and then I count it and then we go for it or something. But I'll need to see how it goes. So the Ruffles all dressed potato chips. So it has like pepper, onion, and vinegar. Oh, dude. I do like that combination right there. Vinegar is like. I love vinegar. Vinaigrette sauce is a must have for me. I was actually having that for lunch today with beans. But guys, I think that's going to be it then. Once again, thank you so much for sticking to this long Digimon World playthrough. Maybe it's, you know what, that's going to be fun. I can also now go into the results and the statistics to see how long did it take for us to finish everything and has it beaten freaking Roller Coaster Tycoon? We'll need to see that. Maybe not. I still want to think that it hasn't beaten Roller Coaster Tycoon in time. But yes, I will see that throughout the week and then I will post the results probably on Discord. Or I can let you know next time. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking to this game. Subaru and Gabriel, thank you for recommending it to me. I really liked it, even though now on this post game, now I lost my hopes that I would be able to get everything done. By the way, there is something about it that we haven't talked yet. What about the medals? Were all of those medals now for the tournament results? Like, if you win the Humanoid Tournament, the Fire Cup, and the Wind Cup, and everything, are they filling up the rest of the medals, or were there any other special medal that I have no idea about? Thank you so much, Bookmark. It was a fun ride. Yeah, this game was the one of the craziest surprises. The only other game that surprised me the way this one did was Xenogears. Yeah, because Xenogears has some plot twists that are unbelievable. Seriously, Xenogears has some problems, but the plot twists on Xenogears are out of this world. And this one game, Digimon, it was surprising on every cycle. It was surprising on every day I was booting it up and playing it. And that's something that more games should have. I see you too, X5. Yeah, there we go. Be here for helping me out on this Ord game and picking good choices. You remember Xenogears? Xenogears was also very painful, especially in the dungeons, but worth for the plot. The plot of that game was very complex, but if you could understand the core of it, it was worth for the plot twists. We are a Digimon Master, we raised all 60... Oh, that's a medal? Wait, max abilities? You maxed all of the Digimon's parameters? Do you mean all of them? Like having a Digimon that has all of them maxed? A single Digimon, is that the medal? I always speak wrong. You can be the villain for Ard. If you wanna get into that role, you're free to do it. Like, you can boycott everybody's picks. Then you have the special cup for Dino, Wing, Animal, and Human Cup. I was expecting the medals to be more individual on those cups, but no, they are all together then. I was able to win the Vegetable Cup though, and then we got Vegemon. So in the end, there were 61 Digimon. We got 58. There is the Type Cup. Oh, okay, that's the one that I was part of. The Veggie Cup was actually Nature Cup. Fire Grapple. What is Grapple though? Thunder, Wind, Nature, Cool, Metallic, and Filth. And they had the Version Cup as well. You see, going after those cups right there, imagine the amount of cycles we need to go through and the luck we would need to have in order to win such tournaments. No way. And then there is a Technique Master. That's the one that I deserved and they never gave to me, right? We did get all of those six, not 60, 50, 56 switch techniques or techniques. There is one for the bits. The bits max collected 9,099. Wait, 999,999. There we go. Okay, we were very far from that one. Is there more? The amount of cycles and going in those cycles without any hints. I know, yeah. I'm now happy that I finished and gave up about continuing. There is 100 times. Okay. And people were saying that getting the, I don't know, play the game for 20 years or something was the one of the hardest ones. Winning the championships. Never mind. It depends. It depends. Can you be winning the champion cup? Does it count? It counts, right? It doesn't matter which cup you are joining. By the way, where is the Beetleland tournament in there? If you win the Beetleland tournament, is that not a medal? Or was it one of the types right there? Is it the one for the grapple? Is that what grapple means? It's related to the Bug Cup? That's, or those were the medals that I haven't gotten? Yeah. Some of them I would definitely not get. I'm just now curious about the Beetleland Cup, right? Like it's not a medal because that was one of the most specific tournaments. So it's just the item, it's not a medal, it's not even combined with the rest. That's BS. Yeah, it was just the Hercules Kabuterimon item. Oh, you can even get Digivolutionary items by getting to second place? That's cool. I don't think the other cups I joined gave me Digivolutionary items for getting the second place. I have another question. How can you get Nanimon's Digivolutionary item? Which cup would give you that? The humanoid? Although second place maybe? But you get sunglasses? It is the Dirty Cup, huh? But I gotta say that I think that the best Digimon that helped us the most on this playthrough was Megadramon. No, not Megadramon, sorry. Mega Sidramon, there we go. Mega Sidramon was super helpful. The Sidramon line not only is one of my favorite Digimon, but they really helped us to progress on this game. Nanimon, also known as Whatmon? That almost sounded like Wamon, right? But yeah, that was the best, and the worst, of course, is it Shelmon or Vadamon now, right? Honestly, Shelmon, because Vadamon at least tried, and then Shelmon had not the chance to try, right? So Shelmon is still the worst cycle we have had on this game. You never got a Sidramon, man? Yeah, Nani is what? And then Monochromon, you get a Mono Stone from the version 4 Cup Arena. That's too specific. But guys, I'm going to cut it in here. Your worst cycle was with Leomon. I did have a lot of those Leomon Digivolutionary items. I will always remember Leomon being like, "Whoa!" He always raises his arm like this, right? To like, um, I don't know, say when he's ready to train or something. Little Digimon couldn't hit the technique. Not even connect. Oh, you mean that Leomon couldn't fight small Digimon because he was like a physical attacker? I finished the game with Monzaimon, right? Yes, I think I beat the game with Monzaimon. That was also very awesome. He missed every single attack for you. Oh my god. Digimon that missed many attacks. I don't know if I can remember right now, but some of the Earth attacks were bad. Yeah, we finished the game with Monzaimon. I was saying that Mega Sidramon was the one that like helped us to progress and everything, but I was not. That's not really right. Mega Sidramon probably has had the best cycles regarding, let's say, amazing things he has done. But for overall progression, Monzaimon, because of all of the Numemons, right? So Monzaimon really showed us the world, allowed us to really explore and get to some places, even some boss fights. Yeah, Monzaimon was the first greatest helper we had on this game. But guys, actually, before going, I just remember there is something I should be talking about with Bookmark and also the rest of you, right? But Bookmark, the game was out. The freaking Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl was out. And did you try it? Because I gotta say that I saw a review of it, and unfortunately, the game might not be that great. Like, it might have some flaws. And the game is not like fully bad, but there could be some disappointment to it. So in case you are getting it, try to lower your expectations a little bit because it seems that the game can be a little bit chunky or chunky, right? Chunky. Like the movements of the characters are a little bit off. And this guy was even saying that sometimes he was getting hit by an attack that he could be sure was not hitting him. So, there is some, not a glitch or bug, but it has a weird gameplay or like weird mechanics. Yeah, that's the new Smash, but the character roster is nice. Although, yeah, the game could have been a little bit more refined and improved, so it could be smooth for everybody to be playing it, right? So that was a bit sad because I was really hoping the game could be not perfect, but up to some other games of this niche levels like Smash, but it does have some flaws. But does it have Sora from Kingdom Hearts? It's funny that when I was checking on people talking about Sora, I just remember that some people said that not even PlayStation, like when Sony had their PlayStation All Stars Brawl or something, or Battle All Stars or something, not even Sony was able to get Sora to that game. And then Nintendo had to do it with freaking Sakura, you see? Not even Sony, when they went for that Smash ripoff of themselves, they were able to get Sora in. So that makes it even more amazing, the announcement for Sora, even though he was not my first pick. So you did see it, but you haven't played it. They also said that they liked the music. Yeah, if there was something good about this one Nickelodeon game, it was the music. Yeah, the music are very good, or the music is very good, but the gameplay is the problem or the flaw of it. You heard there were no character vocals. I didn't know that though, but I remember the guy saying that he liked that there were at least some interactions between the characters. So there were some speeches, right? That one was talking to the other one. Although now you're telling me that there is no voice acting. Maybe what I would say, Bookmark, is like wait until the game gets on sale and then you get it later, you know? Maybe it's going to have a more fair price when it's cheaper than how it is right now. Maybe that's a good way to get that game. Nintendo and Disney are the devils, and that's how they got him. Oh yes, now that you're saying that, I just remembered one of my thoughts. When Mario was putting his hand on fire, was that a metaphor to like is Nintendo putting their hands on fire messing with Disney? I was thinking like that. Maybe that's because when you look at Mario, he's like hesitating. He does hesitate for a second, and then he decides to be brave and then putting his hand on fire. I was thinking that was a metaphor to this Nintendo messing with Disney thing. Yes, I really thought that, and they were able to give us that message in a very very subtle and smart way. But yeah, think about that. I think that's the metaphor they did in there. Like Mario putting his hands on fire, like messing with Disney, messing with danger. But then he was like, I'm going for it. And then he does it, and then Sora joins his match. So many more streamers playing Nickelodeon, but the game only sold as many copies as the other new anime fighting games. Wait, do you mean that Nickelodeon has sold as many copies as like Jump Stars? The one that has all sorts of anime fighters? There is a fighting game, by the way, that I do wanna play sometime, but I will feel bad for the foreigners or those that have never watched this anime because it is my favorite anime, but it's not very popular, let's say, in the US. Although it is very popular in South America, so maybe X5 has watched it. I'm talking about Senseiya. And Senseiya does have many games, and I always kind of wanted to play those games. But I imagine many people will also be like, what, WTF are you playing? But yeah, don't be shocked if someday I'm playing Senseiya because I freaking love Senseiya. Yeah, Jump Force or Jump Stars, right? Actually, that's quite impressive if this Nickelodeon game was able to sell as much as Jump Force. Yeah, you wait for a little bit more, Bookmark. It's a better decision. Melty Blood? I haven't heard of Melty Blood. What is that one? You know Senseiya? Yes, I love Senseiya. Is it like an anime I would recommend to people to watch? No, because it has aged badly. But as I grew up watching it, it's it's something that I loved forever. So Melty Blood. What? I have never heard of this game. I need to tell a friend of mine about this. I have a friend that's very, or it's a big fan of animes. He could like this game. So is this like Jump Stars? It's going to have like multiple anime characters? Do I know any of them though? I have the slight feeling that I don't know any of them. Wait, are they characters from real anime or are they just anime looking characters from this one game? Yes, I don't know anybody here. This is related to the Fate series? What? Let me look at it again. I do not know anybody, although I have watched some seasons of Fate. Is Saber there? Yes, I don't remember any of those characters. That's crazy. But I did watch Fate, Stay Night, Fate Zero, Fate Apocrypha, and I think I watched another one too. Funny story about Sensei in Argentina. For some reason, when it was broadcast in TV, the opening sequence was the Spanish from Spain instead of the original Latin American dubbed or the Japanese version. There were some very funny Brazilian songs for the opening of Sensei here too. I was about to sing the first one, but it's better not. Although the, let's say, the last opening we have was awesome. It is actually like a metal song, and it's freaking awesome. Melody Blood is basically Fate series, the fighting game. Yeah, but I did not recognize anybody there. Like, are those characters from more recent Fate games or Fate seasons? I did not see Gilgamesh. I did not see um, Lancers and Riders that I remember from Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night. I did not see Siegfried or who else? Jack the Reaper as well, right? You don't know? I just thought that those characters were not very familiar, or I don't know, at least not familiar to me. But anyway, guys, Saber was in the game, but I mean that makes sense. Like Saber is the most famous Fate character, but who is Saber in here? Like I don't know. They all look so generic. Can you see it? I can't identify anybody here. But is this a good game at least, Yoda? Was it a good game? Because the Nickelodeon game was kinda, lacking a little bit. But also, by the way, speaking of Nickelodeon, there is something else that I don't know if you guys have ever thought about it, and it's about SpongeBob. Arcade is the one on the right, Tsukehime. No clue who's that. Um, have you guys ever realized that Mr. Krabs sells the crab burger, but like, isn't it messed up that like he's a crab himself selling burgers made of crabs? I never stopped to think about that, by the way. I stopped to think about that this week. So it is quite dark, in case you have never thought about that as well. That Mr. Krabs sells crab burgers. And the other thing that I was thinking about animes is that in Sailor Moon, even though I also still need to watch the full series or like the full anime, I only watched a couple episodes as a kid and like never really followed the whole thing. But I think I'm right to say that there is no Sailor Earth, right? This is a question that I need to make to Emily because Emily is a big fan of Sailor Moon. I was wondering, like, yes, we have Sailor Mars, Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus, Sailor everything, and no Sailor Earth? I was wondering that, like, what happened to Sailor Earth? Yeah, isn't it like why? Especially because now the show is so popular and then they have so many seasons and then everybody says the movie on Netflix now was amazing and everything. Haven't they had enough seasons to like bring up a Sailor Earth already? Why is there no Sailor Earth? So that was bugging me as well, like Mr. Krabs selling crab burgers and Sailor Earth not existing. Anyway, Earthant, right? So I will leave those questions, like those philosophical questions about cartoons and animes for you all to wonder. And in case somebody has a very good answer, then you let me know. I used to call yourself bookmark Sailor Earth when you were little. Okay, I'm down for a bookmark being Sailor Earth in here because come on, we gotta have one. Like, it's not fair. Even Pluto, that's not a freaking planet anymore, had one. The moon has one. Like, what's wrong? Lots to think about and ponder. There's bookmark you that is an artist. We should have like a contest for like draw and make your Sailor Earth. You know, there should be a contest. Now that I'm thinking about that, maybe if I look later on YouTube and then I search it there like Sailor Earth, maybe there are already some art made for her or something. I'm now curious to see what people project to be a Sailor Earth. I want to see some ideas of that because come on, the show was not fair about our planet. That would be pretty fun, right? Yeah, that's just like, for example, a Pokemon that should exist. And I also have an example for that, a dolphin. Nintendo and Game Freak, we still need a dolphin Pokemon. Come on, you can make it your next start maybe, but Sailor Earth is the same idea. Why is it not happening? There is no explanation for that. But with those thoughts in there, right now I'm not sure if Yoda is messing up with me. Actually, that's not true. It's messing, right? I don't know if Yoda is messing with me or actually being accurate. Maybe the kappa meant that he's messing with me, but honestly, what if the moon was really part of the earth and then I'm not sure? Subaru is saying, oh my god, Subaru. Subaru like got a very dramatic and dreadful answer for all of this. Subaru, let us have our dreams. Come on, man. Look at Subaru right there. Or maybe Sailor Earth died in battle. Like rip. There is no Earth. There is no Sailor Earth for you all. Subaru, let us dream, man. That Sailor Earth exists and is still alive. Yes, Subaru's like, or maybe she died in a battle. I'm like, no, Subaru, come on. No, not like this. But to be honest, if that was at least mentioned in the anime, then that's fair. Like, okay, at least there was one that existed but then died in a battle. Maybe just like what happened in Senseiya. And this is not really a spoiler because it's such a thing that happens in the very beginning of the show. But like Senseiya has uh, knights, because in English it's called Knights of the Zodiac, right? It has knights, saints, that are related to constellations. And the strongest saints are the ones based on the 12 or now 13 greatest constellations, which are from Aries to Pisces, right? But then in Saint Seiya, in the very beginning of the show, the Sagittarius saint dies. So maybe it's just like that. Like in the very beginning of Sailor Moon, in a previous battle, in the old battle, Sailor Earth also died. But guys, that was it. I believe I was here just blabbing for a straight hour, by the way. But I'm going to cut it in here. So thank you again for everything, for sticking up to this. Is it satisfying? Not really satisfying ending, but to an end of Digimon. I mean, maybe it is satisfying for those that were finally waiting for this game to be over. So that's good as well. But we did it, we tried it, we learned a lot, and I don't think we will ever play a game like this, by the way. I think our chances of finding a surprising game like Digimon World to be very low. But it was amazing, it was a great journey. But then today my patience was out, and let's move on into new adventures. One day we can try the other Digimon games for sure, but I believe I won't go into this deep and long journey as much as this one first game. But we can definitely still have lots of fun in the future with more Digimon games. And also Monster Rancher games, because I also want to jump into Monster Rancher at some point. And of course Pokemon too. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night. I hope everybody can sleep well, because I was struggling, Victor was struggling, Alza was struggling with sleeping. Let's try to sleep well, or at least not have a lot of anxiety and stuff. So I wish you all a great night, a great week. Take care, and I see you the next weekend, and goodbye.